That are just joining us, welcome. We tried to do a broadcast yesterday and my connection was awful, so we're going to do a retry today and hopefully it's a better connection. So those of you that are in now, tell me if my connection's doing well today, if you can hear me okay, and throw me some hearts to let me know that it's going well. So got challenging kids, this broadcast is for you. Hello from Albuquerque, if I can say that. Hi Nancy. Nancy is an executive board member as well for Whole Brain Teaching. She's amazing, so click on any of her comments and click her profile and follow her. She's awesome. So far so good, great. So we're going to talk Whole Brain Teaching and PBIS today. Let me know where you're from in the comments. Puerto Rico, holy cow, hi from Puerto Rico. Yay for more scopes. Haha, I love scopes. It's an addiction. It really is. We got Indiana, Iowa, the UK, wow, Kansas, lots of people coming from everywhere. Ooh, Illinois, where at in Illinois? I'm from Illinois too. So those of you that are just joining, we're going to talk PBIS and Whole Brain Teaching today. Talk really briefly about how to merge the two and how they really do work so well together. Dallas, Florida, Casey. If you haven't yet, click on the little guy down in the corner and add a little tweet out to Twitter, share with people. If you click Twitter itself, you can, Galesburg, awesome. If you click the little guy in the corner and then you click Twitter, you can actually remove a lot of that text and type in it. You can put my username, which is at MetterScience. And I gotta show you guys. I'm in my classroom actually right now, and my 3-year-old is watching an iPad over in the corner, and apparently it's too loud because he's plugging his ears. Colton, why don't you turn that down, my love? Okay. So we're going to talk PBIS and Whole Brain Teaching today. I did come into my classroom. You can see it is an absolute disaster. This is the first day that I've come in. It is, summertime classroom. So there you go. Show me some hearts right now if you're using Whole Brain Teaching in your classroom. Let those hearts fire away if you have used any Whole Brain Teaching in your classroom. Nice big space, yes. It is science, so this is a nice big science classroom. Thanks. All right, so Kelly G, thank you for the tweet. I just saw that you tweeted out a little link to everybody, so awesome, great job. You want to try Whole Brain Teaching this year? Well, you are on the right track. When let me do a flip here. All right, hi everybody. So we're going to talk PBIS and Whole Brain Teaching today. Let me give you a little intro about myself. I am an executive board member for Whole Brain Teaching. I've been that for a couple of years now. I've been using Whole Brain Teaching in my classroom for several years. We can't get in our rooms yet. Yeah, I snuck in today. I have been teaching in this room. Actually, this will be my 11th year, I think, 11th year. And I taught 3 years in Chicago before that, in Chicago Public. I was in the Cabrini Green area of Chicago. I saw some of you that were from Chicago. So I taught at one of those schools. Oh gosh, it would be 14 years ago now, before they took that whole area away. So an interesting start to my school year. PBIS stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports. Some schools just call it PBS. It's basically a behavior system that schools can employ, very similar to the RTI program. So I was our internal coach for PBIS when we started in the district 4 years ago, I think it was. I have an awful sense of time. Hi Heidi, Heidi's here. So I was our internal coach for several years. I helped get it started in the district and in our school, and I tried to kind of create a program that was approved by our building. Our staff members had final say on everything, and tried to think of some Whole Brain Teaching things that we could include as well. So because as going through trainings, I went through several trainings over several years for PBIS, and what I noticed is that a lot of the things that they were saying were exactly the same as we say in Whole Brain Teaching. So I'm going to show you today, really briefly, hopefully, how you can merge both PBIS and Whole Brain Teaching. So let me know this. Is it available in Spanish? Is Whole Brain Teaching available in Spanish? Hello from Missouri. Let me know in the comments if you are a PBS or PBIS school. Your district promotes PBIS. Yeah. Yolanda, nice job. So if you are a PBIS school, let me know if you are, and I'm assuming if you're here that most of you probably are. Even if you're not a PBIS school, this will be a real quick refresher in just some basic good teaching techniques. Poorly explained and implemented, and that seems to be The most common, oh, you're a PBIS school and a coach. Awesome. You're a PBIS model school. Watch out. At heart, the philosophy of PBIS I absolutely agree with. It's based on good teaching practices. What happens, though, is that a lot of times administrators will push new things, push new things on a school, and it's not really properly trained. People don't really know what to do or understand it. So my goal today, like I said, really brief, is to give you an overview in what the system is and how that matches with whole brain teaching. So let me flip again. All right, so this slide, this right here, is one of the slides that I got from one of the trainings that I went through, PBIS Illinois. So this kind of lays out the basics of what you need to do with PBIS. So the first thing that they ask you to do is to define 3 to 5 school-wide expectations. And this is why you go into a PBIS school and you see the same posters all over the school. You'll see, the 3 B's, be respectful, be kind, be responsible. Or you'll see pause or different kind of acronyms all around the school. I don't know if you can see it, but that's my poster right up there on the wall. You can see it right up there. That's our poster. You'll see posters all over the place. And actually, I'll take it over and show it to you quick if you don't feel like you're on Blair Witch. You did. Colton, say hi. Hi. So this is our poster. We do Pride, and so we have an all settings poster that lists out all the expectations that need to happen in every setting. You need to go potty? All right, well, hold on. You know where the potty is. And these are the classroom expectations that I have for my room. So you notice that it's Pride. And one of the basic, I'm going to flip again. One of the basic rules of PBIS, yes, if you haven't figured it out, I am walking my son to the bathroom right now. One of the basics of PBIS is that the expectations are the same in every setting. So classroom, hallway, lunchroom, if you're at a sporting event, anywhere you go, the expectations are the same. School-wide matrix, that's exactly right. And then in each setting, you list out a list of... No, go ahead. We're in the bathroom right now. Scoping from the bathroom. So then in each setting, you will list out the specific expectations that match that setting. So I'm going to flip again, and it was really a dual reason why I came out here. So let me show you this. This is our poster in the hallway. So it's the same all settings poster that you saw in my classroom, but now there's a hallway poster. So it shows how to, right? Multitasking mama, you got it. So it shows how each of these expectations apply all over the school as well as in the hallway. Yes, that's PBIS. And our PRIDE stands for Positive, Respectful, Integrity, Disciplined, and Educated. And our amazing principal actually had these huge posters made, and they're all over our building. They're banners, really. They're real thick plastic banners. So it's pretty cool. So let me flip again. Yeah, can you see that work? What, baby? Okay, good job. Okay, go get a drink. All right, so PBIS, all school, all settings, everywhere, same expectations. So let's talk about how we define expectations for whole brain teaching, and that's easy. That's the 5 rules. So when you use the 5 rules in your classroom, you're explicitly teaching what your expectations are. Now, the difference between PBIS, as far as it's normally used, and whole brain teaching is that we actually teach our rules. A lot of times in a lot of classrooms, and give me some hearts if this explains you. Let me flip. You have this poster up on your wall, whatever your poster looks like, and you don't really do anything with it. The kids don't really know what it says. The teachers don't really know what it says. It's just kind of up there, and it collects dust. Give me some hearts if that tells a little bit about how PBS is done in your school. Yes, exactly right. So, yes, my darling. Just click the home button. You can get out of it. Multitasking for sure. Do you want to say hi to everybody again?
Hi.
Say what you doing.
What you doing?
All right, so explicitly teaching. Several teachers in bilingual classes. All right. So we explicitly teach our expectations. And so the first day we start teaching our rules. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2, raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 3, raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. Woo! Rule 4, make smart choices. And Rule 5, keep your dear teacher happy. And we teach those rules 5 times a day. All right, honey, go sit down for a minute. You have your iPad and your juice. Go sit down. He's usually not this needy, but of course, since I'm doing something, now he needs me. All right, so why do schools give you not student happy posters? Yeah, true story. So we explicitly teach these rules with whole brain teaching, and you teach them 5 times a day. In middle school, I'm a middle schooler, and in middle school we review them at the beginning of every single class period. Every single class period, every single day, you review the rules. And what you want to have happen is you want your students to know those rules so well that all you have to say is Rule 1, and they repeat, follow directions quickly. So when they know the expectations, then you can start using them to fix your classroom behavior. So let me flip again. All right, so the next part, all right, you got to show this. Colton, what's Rule 1?
Number 1, follow directions quickly.
Rule number 2?
Be nice.
Rule number 3?
Follow directions quickly.
We're working on our rules at home as well. And that's another thing is whole brain teaching parenting is coming pretty soon as well. So the second part, I know I'm going slow, I'm going to pick up the pace here. The second part of PBIS is to teach and pre-correct. So we do cool tools or behavior lesson plans, and you do in-the-moment reminders. I know, he is very sweet. So with whole brain teaching, we use our rule cues. So let me flip and explain. So to teach and use these rules in our classroom, we use what we call the rule cues. So instead of saying, Johnny, get back in your seat, you say, uh-oh, Rule 3, and the class responds, raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. And that redirects that student.
Look at my fingers are sticky.
They are sticky. Let me get them. That redirects the student and reminds them of what the rules are. So once they know the rules, then you can use the rules. So if you have somebody blurting out in your classroom, you say, uh-oh, Rule 1, and the kids, oh no, you say, uh-oh, Rule 2, and the kids say, raise your hand for permission to speak. If you've asked them to take out their notebooks and open them up, and they're not doing it quickly, you say, uh-oh, Rule 1, and the kids say, follow directions quickly, and it makes them go faster. Let's flip again. So the third part is to model and to practice. Adults model what they teach, and students practice what we teach. So whole brain teaching, we use wrong way, right way practice. Let me flip and talk about that. So when you want your students to do something, you not only need to tell them what the rule is, they need to feel what the rule feels like. So when you teach Rule 1, follow directions quickly, you give them a chance to practice it. So you say, all right, I want you to take out your imaginary folder that you have under your chair, and I want you to do it really slowly. Go. Let them try that. So, okay, now I want you to follow Rule 1 when you take out that green folder. Do it right now. And they're going to do it really super fast. So you're giving them a chance to feel what it feels like when they do it wrong, as well as what it feels like when you do it right. Wrong way, right way. And it's important you do the wrong way first. Go ahead, baby. And then you do the right way. Go ahead, honey. Last, all right, you're going to have to give me a minute. I'm almost done. Last is acknowledge and reteach. And for both of these, we use the scoreboard and the super improver team. Gets the beloved rascals every time. Yes. Part of the biggest problem that a lot of teachers have with PBIS is the idea of the gotchas, the tickets, the daily recognition. And a lot of times teachers say, well, I don't have time for that, or this is what you've been missing, practicing wrong way. Yes, it's amazing. So a lot of times teachers have problems with handing out tickets for kids doing what they're supposed to be doing, or just handing out tickets in general because it just takes up so much time. So with whole brain teaching, our gotchas are the scoreboard. So when you see something happen in your class that's good, you want to reaffirm that those are the things you want your students to be doing. So you give them a smiley point on the scoreboard and your class yells, oh yeah. And when they're not meeting your expectations, you give them a frowny point and you say, ooh, that wasn't fast enough. Or, ooh, I don't have everybody's eyes on me. Or, you know, Susie was talking and all eyes weren't on her. Give me a frowny. You mark the point and the kids go with their shoulders and give a big mighty groan. Those are our gotchas where you can use the scoreboard. What, baby? All right, hold on. We're going to have to finish this up. So the scoreboard and the super improver team are a way for you to fix it. So I have to go at wholebrainteaching.com. Let's go. Let's go. All right, bring my keys with. This is going to be the funniest scope playback ever in America. So wholebrainteaching.com has a lot more information on all of these things. I'm right here, baby.
Mommy, don't. I'm do this.
See, he just wants me. He just wants to play with my keys. Give me some hearts for my sweet, loving 3-year-old. Isn't he so adorable? Watch out, ladies. All right, so wholebrainteaching.com has all information that you need on all of these things. There's also on Amazon. Thanks. You got to do it, right? You also can find on Amazon Chris Biffle's book, Whole Brain Teaching for Challenging Kids, and then 122 amazing games. My email address is sarahmetter@wholebrainteaching.com. And my website, my blog is wbtforme.blogspot.com. So please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Share this out one more time with the little Perry guy if you know anybody that could use a little refresher on whole brain teaching and maybe a little nudge in the PBIS direction. So thanks guys so much. I appreciate you sticking with me today with my crazy kiddo here. Say bye, Colton.